Are you facing a situation that seems like an absolute dead end? You may be dealing with what look like insurmountable odds, or a situation that seems as if it will never change. Perhaps it is a circumstance outside your control, a difficult relationship, an ongoing challenge in your job, a financial crisis, someone's unrelenting negative behavior toward you, or a recurring personal weakness. You might be plagued by memories of demeaning words that were spoken to you so many times, it seems impossible to get them out of your mind. Or maybe you're trying to overcome a false belief system that is ingrained in your thinking and keeps you in a place of limitation. You've been praying for a breakthrough, and you've been doing what you can to change the situation, but you haven't been able to solve it through your own abilities or resources. In fact, when it comes to breakthrough, you feel like you've gone as high as you can go, as if you've hit a spiritual ceiling. So you think, there's nothing more God can do in this area of my life. It's just going to stay the same. God sometimes eliminates the obstacles from our lives immediately and dramatically, like He did when He brought down the walls of Jericho, removing those hindrances so the Israelites could defeat the city and move forward into the Promised Land. See Joshua 6. In such instances, God crushes the walls of limitation or pushes them out of our way, giving us instant victory. We all love that type of breakthrough. I have experienced a number of these breakthroughs, and you may have too. God's sovereign hand can deliver at any moment, and we should live in expectation that He will move in that way. But what about the times when the walls stay put, even after we've prayed, spoken God's word, and stood in faith? In this devotional, we will explore what we can do when the mountain doesn't move, when God's promises don't seem to be fulfilled, when the breakthrough doesn't come right away. We know that God is a healing God. We know that He is a delivering God. We know that He is a freeing God. We know that He is an unstoppable God. So why doesn't a breakthrough happen? At these times, our minds may be filled with thoughts like these. Will God ever fulfill the word He has spoken to me? Will healing ever come? Will that stubborn area in my life ever change? Will my marriage ever be transformed? Will I ever step into the full destiny God has planned for me? This is one of the most difficult situations a believer can experience in life, and we need to acknowledge that, yes, in the natural, we are in a hard place. We long for deliverance so we can experience relief. We're desperate for a way out, just like the widow from 2 Kings who was about to lose her 2 sons. Some of us have had to deal with a number of imposing walls in our lives. When it looks like we are surrounded by impossibilities, hindrances, and obstacles, it's easy to feel depressed and want to give in to the limitations of the present moment. We're tempted to lose our vision and hope for the future. We sit down in the midst of our difficulties, feeling defeated. If you are in this situation, I want to encourage you to rise up. Keep believing. Don't get stuck in an earthly perspective of what you are seeing in your life. You don't have to remain in a mindset of panic or loss. God is present with you, even when the walls around your life aren't instantly removed. He is mightily at work to bring about the change and breakthrough you long for. It may just come about in a different way than you expected.